Hey everyone, it's Kim, Angel Dream Crafts, and I'm here with my first design team project for the month of October for Craft Supplies for You. And being that it's October, I thought it was time for me to start working on making some gifts for the holidays. And I like to make bags so I can put gifts inside. I just find that the bag itself becomes a gift then as well. Also, I'm not the world's best wrapper. I know that may come as a shock, but I'm not. So I like to make bags to put gifts in. So that's what I've done here. These are some bags that I'm going to be giving as Christmas gifts. So I wanted to get working on those, and I will share with you. I've got 4 here that I made to share with you. So this bag was actually made with some shabby chic fabric that I got at a thrift store, and you can see just underneath there, you'll see the pink and the mint green. It's actually a beautiful rose pattern and a touch of light blue. And then I use this beautiful panel lace from Craft Supplies for You over top of that. So it's lined with the fabric, and then it has this lace over top of it. Beautiful panel lace from KS for You. And then I took some of the flat back, and I thought I had some here. Oh, I do. Let me share this with you. I used this, which Julie has in her store in different sizes. It's the flat back pearl trim, and this is how I get it. It's on a sheet, and you get a yard, so it's very economical. And all I do is cut my flat back pearls out. So that's what I use. This is such a great thing, and they're really nice, and you can actually color these with your alcohol inks. So if you don't want white, you just put a couple of drops of your alcohol ink on it. You can change the color to anything you like, which is a very cool thing to do. So on this lace, all of the flower centers, I've added some of those flat back pearls there, as you can see. And it just really made the fabric dimensional, but I loved how it came out. Super pretty. So that's what I did with this bag. And then here on the back, you can see this little crochet trim here. That's from KS for You. This dangle trim here is actually from my stash. And now I'll flip it over and show you the front. So this one is done in creams and golds. And this is a beautiful image of this lovely, gorgeous lady here. I loved that image when I saw it. And I added a few more of the pearls here, as you can see. When I put the image down, I surrounded it with this lovely little rose trim here from KS for You. And that's going all the way around the image. It's a lovely trim, just little roses. That goes all the way around, but it's got the satin stitching on top, so I love it. And then I took some tulle and I just kind of gathered it around the image, sort of to pick up on her dress and the way it's gathered at the bottom there with bows and things. You can see how it's gathered, so I sort of mimicked that here. And then I added some of the little champagne ribbon roses from KS for You. This is a vintage earring from my stash. And then here on the bottom, let me share with you what I did. I used some more of that dangle trim from my stash, and then this lace here is also from my stash here, that one. This one here is from Craft Supplies for You. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous trim. I love this one. This one was gifted to me from a friend, and this flower trim is from my stash. I used some gold sari trim that was given to me by Siobhan. Hey, Siobhan. Another one of the champagne flowers from KS for You. And then I used 2 of the little beaded dangle appliques on either side, one there and one there from KS for You. And the bling is also from KS for You. And then I used some gold ribbon, and then I added some of the cream loopy flowers to the end of the ribbon, just to finish off the ribbon. So when you pull it, it closes the bag. But I really like how that one came out. I loved using the pearls on the KS for You lace there. It just finished it off so pretty. And these kind of remind me of poinsettias actually, so it'd be good for some kind of holiday project as well. So that is my first bag, that one. And then this is my second bag, and I did something kind of similar to what I just showed you. I used some fabric from my stash. It's a white sort of satiny fabric. And then this is another beautiful panel lace from Craft Supplies for You. And I went all the way around it. All of the bags are sewn, and I used more of the flat back pearls on each of the flower centers there, you can see. So that looks really pretty. I love this trim because I just love these flowers, and it's such a soft and beautiful panel lace. It's really gorgeous. And then on the bottom of the panel lace, you get this lovely edging. So I let that kind of dangle down at the bottom. So that's one big piece here. So I love that. So flipping it over, here is the front of the bag. This one is in pinks and whites. And I use this beautiful Victorian lady here. She might be Marie Antoinette, I'm not sure. It kind of looks like her, but I'm not sure if that's her or not. But I just love the dress that she's wearing. So we'll start at the bottom here. And this is the new, one of the new dangle trims at KS for You. It looks like little bubbles. I love the texture on this trim. It's super pretty. So that is a KS for You trim right there. Oops, glue string. Love that. And then this beautiful pink gathered trim is another KS for You one. And then there is the edging from the panel lace there. And then I added another row of the pink gathered lace there. And then under that is a smaller gathered lace, which I'll hold up to the camera that you can see there. That's another one, KS for You lace right there, that white one. And then on top of it is a little dangle trim that was gifted to me from Irene, who is Lucia Casso. Hi, Irene. And then I went around the image with this little daisy flower trim from KS for You, which I cut up. Comes in a long, by the yard, but I cut the flowers. So there's a couple of them there. And then this is another bridal trim from KS for You. This leaf trim here, and I cut some down here. This is an older trim from KS for You, which is no longer in stock, but it was a KS for You trim. I added some of my rhinestones. They're just loose rhinestones that you can sew on. There's one there, there, and down here into the flower centers, just for some sparkle. This is a doily from my stash, as is the flower, and then these pink flowers are also from my stash, but the bling in the center is from KS for You. This flower was from my stash, and then this gorgeous, beautiful dangle bead rhinestone piece is from KS for You. So let me just lay that down here, and you can look at that. And then I also added this beautiful organza ribbon through the bag, and then some of the pink loopy flowers on the end. So that is this bag. That's that one. Love how this one came out too. Super pretty. And then these two are just fabric bases. This one is some gorgeous, gorgeous fabric that was gifted to me by Olivia. Hi, Olivia. We had done a Queen Victoria swap, and she found this fabric, and I've been hoarding it, so it's time for me to use it. So I used some of it, Olivia, but I didn't want to cover the back up too much because I really just want to show off the fabric. And then I've used more of the KS for You dangle trim here. Right here. Gorgeous trim. This doily was gifted to me by Helen Lockwood. Hi, Helen. And then I forget where I got this one from. It's just another smaller crocheted doily that someone sent me, and then I made a little rolled rose there in the center. So that finished off the back. And then the front is this, and of course I had to do Queen Victoria on the front, so let me just hold that up so you can see her. She's so beautiful. So I used more of the little dangle, beaded dangle appliques here and here from KS for You. This bow is from KS for You. Of course, I used the pink loopy flowers here, and this is a big collar piece that goes all the way down here. Like it starts up here and goes all the way down to here. And I just laid the whole collar piece down, and that is from KS for You. These sparkly dangle pieces here on either side are from another collar from KS for You, and I just cut them up and laid them down there. I added more of the rhinestones from my stash. This beautiful little bling bow is from KS for You. I love these rhinestone bows. The crown is from my stash, but I had to add it because it's Queen Victoria. The pink velvet ribbon was from my friend Lacey. Hi, Lacey. She had added that to one of the packages when we did a swap recently, and another loopy flower. And then, of course, tons and tons of dangles. Let's see what's down here. We've got this first one is from my stash. This first dangle here with the little hearts on it, that's from my stash. But then this one is the peacock trim from KS for You that I've got here. And then underneath that, I've got 2 rows of this beautiful dangle trim from KS for You. So that's why it's very nice and lush. So that is my Queen Victoria bag, and then I used a satin ribbon and then more of the pink loopy flowers on the ends of the ribbon. I like to finish off the ends of the ribbon and then they don't fray. And then when you tie a bow, I don't know, it just looks really nice. So that's that bag. And then last but not least, this is a shabby chic bag, and I used this beautiful shabby fabric that Julie sent me from KS for You a while ago. And so I used that fabric, and I've got a doily here from one of the mixed doily packs from KS for You, and just a pink shabby flower. This trim here was from Jane Marge. Hey, Jane Marge. And then this dangle is from Craft Supplies for You, this one here. And then underneath that, this beautiful trim here is also from KS for You. And then this gorgeous dangle trim that I've been showing on the other bags is also from KS for You. So that is the back. And again, I didn't do too much because I just loved the fabric so much. It's so pretty and shabby and floral. I just wanted to leave it the way it was. And this has one of my favorite images on it, which is the little girl with the crown. She's putting a crown on her head. So here what I did, we'll actually start at the bottom here. There's another row of this lace from KS for You, and there's that dangle trim. And then these 2 trims are older ones that I've had in my stash for a while. And then I added a small snippet with some dangles here. And then I've got a doily from the mixed doily pack, another shabby flower, and a beautiful crocheted flower that Helen Lockwood sent me, and some tea-dyed seam binding. And then I used this. This is actually a plastic buckle slider that I've had forever, and I added some more of my loose rhinestones just to decorate it. And then I ran some satin ribbon through it. And then these flowers here and here, this is from another trim from KS for You, and I just cut the flowers out. And then the centers are some little applique flowers that Julie sells in her store. And I think you get like 15 in a pack. I love them. They're great for flower centers. And of course, the bling is from KS for You. This is another one of the pearl dangle appliques I've put there. And then up here, of course, I've got this beautiful pink dangle bling right there. And then around the edge, I've used this beautiful heart trim that was gifted to me from Beati. Hi, Beati. I love this trim, Beati. It's so pretty. So that is that bag. And I'll just give you another little look at that. And then I'll show you the other ones again. And of course, don't forget that all of the links for Craft Supplies for You are in the description box. And also for the Facebook group as well. There's that one. And then this one. So those are my gift bags, which are going to be going to some friends for Christmas, and there'll be some Christmas gifts inside the bags for them. So I hope that you like them, and don't forget to check out the links for both stores, for Craft Supplies for You and for the Facebook page as well. So let me know what you think, and I will be back with another video soon. Take care, guys. Bye.